Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. So it's nice to have you back and everything. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Moemon because it's been a while since part 1. But yeah, I guess just to mention real quick, because like I said, either last video or video before, I don't ever remember, that, I'm gonna try to, you know, make sure I get a new part out, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, not in a sketch, but like, make it so that I'm not just doing a ton of videos for one series and abandoning others. So, but yeah, so we are continuing Moemon, and we're just gonna head on over there, and the lighting. Okay, okay, all right. I always forget because like. Usually right before I actually start recording, I will do like a test recording to make sure like my audio's okay and stuff. And I always forget to like adjust my own audio level back. Okay. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Okay, that's still okay for you guys. I was just making sure. Because I accidentally adjusted the resolution just a tad. Okay. So yeah, last time we left off, and that's the B button. Dang, we only have 2. Okay, so we have Electrobab and the Woo Woo. So that's good. But yeah, so I think we need to go talk to Dad. Well, if it isn't Justine, so you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. I was gonna say that sounds weird, but I guess we are 10 years old, so. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Justine. That's great news, I'll be looking forward to it. Ah, yes, Wally. Going to stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take Pokemon. Oh yeah, so we have to, I forgot about this. We have to... Yeah, I really like Wally. I mean, he's a fellow Gardevoir, like, lover, so... Oh yeah, I wonder, I think I made it to where, like, things like this won't be random. I don't know, I think he'll still get a Gardevoir, but maybe, I don't remember at this point. Because I know when I've been doing randomizers recently, since I'm just kind of new to using them, I kind of just do sort of the bare minimum. Okay. Oh. Okay, well that's strange. Like, why does Ralts... Maybe... I don't know. I don't know why the Gardevoir we saw didn't have a sprite then, because that's weird. Oh yeah, I suppose I was gonna mention this earlier, but like, if anyone can guess whose anime legs these are, you win a prize. But I think it's gonna be pretty easy since you can see her there, so that might give it that'd probably give away. But yeah, this is you get this. I think this fits the theme of what we're doing too, so it works. You get some nice anime legs and titties while we're playing our Pokemon with our anime lollies. But yeah, I'm sorry if the light is trash. I tried my best because I literally have. I did this to cover my window, and because like I know you're probably thinking like why don't you just make the camera go the opposite? Like go from this way. But it's because like I have a desk that's kind of offset. Like I don't have my computer right in the middle. But yeah, so I have my lamp on to like actually illuminate my face and counter. I just bumped the mic, sorry. To counter the backlight, and then the blanket helps because without the blanket it was way worse. Okay, so now, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge a gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? course, we'll battle one day, and that's only after you become stronger. Okay, bye-bye. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh, I love when I do that. I had my fingers on X and C instead of Z and X. Okay, yeah, I guess I have like nothing, so I don't remember what money I have though. Not a lot, obviously, but oh yeah, I guess. But yeah, I'm random, I guess, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Paper Mario and the Origami King. I couldn't believe that they like announced, like, it's just neat. Like, I mean, it's neat that they announced it out of the blue and like we're already getting it next month. So, and I'm not gonna say I have high hopes for it. It's because like I saw the recent video they did that was like 5 minutes that just showcased more, and like I'm pretty much sold on that it's going to be a good game. And I know it's not gonna be like, because I think that's the thing with Paper Mario. I'm not expecting them like how some might be, and there's nothing wrong with like expecting this, but I'm not expecting them to make a Paper Mario game that's like better than Thousand Year Door or even better than like Super Paper Mario, at least in terms of story, because like that one in my eyes has the best story. But I think this is at least a really good, like, it looks like it's gonna be way better than Sticker Star and Color Splash were. So that's a plus in my eyes, because at least that sorry, okay, yeah, you should be sorry. I'm a very important person. But I love Emerald's music so much. Sorry, I know it's always like I'm weird. What was I? Oh yeah, yeah. Like Color Splash and Sticker Star, like I always say, they're not bad games in the sense that they're not like, obviously they're like high, you know, they're obviously Mario games that are from Nintendo, so they're going to be of a certain quality. But I just always say that like those two games are like, they're fine Mario games, but they're not like good Paper Mario games, because like if I was just gonna summarize how I feel about them, they kind of just feel like more normal Mario games, but with the paper aesthetic. So I think that's why they let a lot of people down. And like so far with Origami King, like I could get like why some people would look at the battles and still feel that they kind of seem gimmicky. But at least like the stage is back. Like they're trying to give that look again of the stage, and you don't have the dumb like you don't have some dumb mechanic that requires like an outside item. You just fight, and like I do think the whole like puzzle aspect of it looks cool. Like the bit of, especially like the bosses, I thought that looked kind of cool. But I guess I should stop getting distracted by talking about Mario and play Pokemon. But I guess I could say about Pokemon 2 is I've been playing Shield again because after I beat Shield, like, because I don't remember what came out. Something came out around like right after Shield that like I wanted to play. And so I didn't really do any of the post-game stuff. Like I basically beat Leon and saved in my house after, and like I was like, I'll come back later, you know, like after they announced the DLC and stuff. But I've been playing again, you know, getting ready for Isle of Armor. And I've been having a lot of fun with it again, because I'm actually, like, doing, like, raid battles and stuff now. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I don't know if you guys could hear the crackles, but I got some crackles, so sorry about that if... Oh yeah, I should have... Well, actually... I always forget if... I don't think C-Dot is like rock grass or rock. I think I better to just switch to Feraligatr. But yeah, I've got the DLC preloaded and stuff, so I'm looking forward to Isle of Armor. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's just grass. I think he's... Oh yeah, that's right, because Nuzleaf is grass dark, I think. And then C-Dot... Oh, C-Dot and Nuzleaf, they're grass, and then Shiftry is what I meant. Shiftry is dark. I hope you guys don't hear the cry. I mean, because they're not like too loud. Because I have my sound a bit lower, I guess. But I can hear them. For some reason, when they do cries, when the enemy does cries, they crackle. I guess should just make us feel worse. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Electrobab will shine here. Poet Kate. Oh, I like how Magikarp looks. Also, yeah, I got a new... My cats are being stupid. I got a new, I want to say thank you to a friend, Potaku off Zelda Amino, because she recommended a new video editing software to me. Because I've been looking for something... Because I want to pay for one eventually, but I don't know when it'll be worth it for me. But I wanted something that does a bit more. Because with my current one, like, you can't... There's a lot of things I can't do with it. It's very simple. But she told me about one that I hadn't been able to find through my searches. That is nice, that it's free, and it does a lot more than my one I'd been using, so... The only downside with that, obviously, is there's things I have to learn. Like, I can't figure out how to, like, adjust audio levels. For my YouTube videos, for, like, my personal ones, that shouldn't be too bad. Because usually I just make sure I adjust audio. But if I want to start adding sound effects, it's gonna be, like, harder. Because I need to, that's, like, the only thing I was having trouble figuring out, is I couldn't find where to change the overall audio of individual files. Okay. We'll get the... I was like, wait a minute. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah. 420 might be over, but it's not over in our hearts. I mean, everyone's disappointed with 2020, but I mean, hey, we technically get a 420 every month, so that's one upside. Well, you don't look like you're ready to go swimming, ma'am, but I mean, I won't stop you, I guess. My cat keeps doing this thing. One of my cats. I think he keeps hearing birds outside, because around this time in the morning, like, the birds are really loud, and he will just be by the door and just flipping out. Like, just flipping out. I think that's what it has to be, because I'll hear the birds, and then I'll see him going mental, so I can only assume. Why? I guess it's because she's originally. I think, ma'am. I don't think you need like a $2,000, $2,000 or $3,000 potion to heal your level 7 Zigzagoon. But again, I guess what do I know? I know this is kind of a drag. I want to keep, you know, I want to keep, you know, Electrobab out to get her some more levels. Or that can happen, you know, that can just happen too. Alrighty. Okay. Actually, okay, I'm gonna look here for a minute. Ooh. I'll take a Scyther, that's pretty cool. Scyther's like one of those Pokemon that I like that I just don't hardly use, so this is a good opportunity. I do want to say that is something some might not agree, because I get there are some people who really like grinding, and that's totally fine. Like, and I mean, because you could technically still do that if you really wanted to, you could get, but that's something I like about with Sword and Shield with the wild area, because like, you know, obviously on routes, you know, Pokemon are still going to be the levels that they typically would be. I think I can get this. But in the wild area, they scale to your level, so, you know, like, at the in-game, pretty much any Pokemon I come across is going to be level 60. Which I think is great, because that way, like, you know, if I want it, because I have a bunch of Pokemon now that I like using that I'll switch between. And it's cool because, like, if I want a new Pokemon, I don't have to, like, individually, you know, raise up a bunch of Pokemon again, like, or something. But again, I know to some people that's, like, I think it's just preference, because I'm more the type of person that, like, I'm fine with training Pokemon, like, through the game, if that makes sense. But once I get to the end game, and if there's another Pokemon I want, I just don't have the like, patience to be like, okay. I mean, I guess, though, that's the thing, though, with other Pokemon games, like, towards the end, like, towards where, you know, the Pokemon League is, you know, you'll find level Pokemon, like, 40, 45, stuff like that, so that's not a whole lot of leveling, you know, not a whole lot of training, but still, I think it's neat. I think it's neat to have that option, to have the wild area, and to be able to find so many neat Pokemon pretty easily. Alright, let's see. Something, like, let's just name him something edgy. Slightly edgy. Just name him Slasher. We're gonna be, like, a uncreative, like, 12-year-old. That's the mood I'm in today. Oh! Cordelia's also interesting. I don't know. Let me see what else is here first. I'm kind of picky. Well, not really, but... Oh, you know, the Magikarp in the grass. I like Gyarados, Magikarp, I just don't really ever use them. I mean, that's a lot of Pokemon, but... There's not many Pokemon that I just blatantly dislike. There's not really any, honestly. Like, there's some that I'm like, probably when I think of ones that are underwhelming or that I'm just like, I don't care about, is probably like, Heatran from Gen 4, that was one that, I think just because I remember finding him, because, you know, he's technically a legendary. I forget if he's a legendary or I don't think he's... Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't care if we're gonna have two starters. Torchic is, like, my favorite of Gen 3, so, like, my favorite starter, I should say. We're totally. You know, I guess I'll just... No, I'll just switch. I'll switch and, like, use a normal type move. And, of course, that happens. Okay, so... Porygon, anyone? I guess even if I don't use Porygon, I'll catch her. Damn, level 3 though. Okay, cool. I don't use Porygon. I don't know what conversion is. I don't know what you're trying to do, fam. I know that sounds like a move that is exclusive to Porygon though. You're level 3. Conversion 2, okay. What is this? What is this? I guess maybe it's because... Because I know Porygon isn't typically one... Is not typically one you... I don't know if it's one... I don't know if it's just stronger because it's not one you typically find out here. I don't know. What the... Can I have a Torchic again, please? I just want the Torchic. That's all I want. Your arms are long and weird. And I don't love you. Okay. And now my allergies are... What the frick? How many Pokemon are here? Okay, well... We can't not get Dratini. Like... Look at it. Hopefully Dratini will be easier to catch, because it's technically a... Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me something. Okay. Let's just try Scratch from the get-go. Let's hope... Just a light. Just a little... Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I even have my, I think you can see it from me. I have my Poplio shirt on for this occasion. I actually have a pretty funny story connected to this shirt, that I think of it every time. It's not even that, like, so, this shirt came from Hot Topic, so you already can probably tell that it's gonna be an interesting story. Oh my freaking god, okay. Okay, I teleported and, you know, we're at the store now. Okay, so anyway, the story is that, so I was getting this from Hot Topic, and you already know that's probably an indication that it's gonna be a special story. So, like, I had this shirt, and, like, I had something else, that doesn't even matter. Like, I was going to check out, and so I'm standing in line, and like, I don't know about other Hot Topic, but Hot Topic is generally, like, it's a chain that, like, the stores are pretty small, and there's not usually that many people in them at a time, at least where I am, there's not that many people, and so, like, I was unlucky enough to be in there with these two other guys, and, like, it was just the kind of thing where I was ready to check out, and then they were, and, like, you know, they were ahead of me. And I had to stand there for a solid, like, they were bugging this poor girl for a solid, like, 10 minutes. Like, it was just, like, but I was, you know, being patient, because, like I said, I don't usually have to wait in there that long. And I mostly felt bad for the girl, because, like, the girl in there, I know she's nice and everything, but they were just, like, They were wanting a specific shirt in a specific, like, 3X size, and they didn't have it in stock, because it's, like, the kind of size that they have it, you know, since there's not that many people getting them, like, they have them, like, online, and I don't even remember what all they were at. They weren't happy with just, like, her saying, oh, you can get them online. Like, I don't know what the heck they were. It was just... But I'm standing there, and, like, I'm just waiting, minding my own business, and one of the dudes turns around, and he just looks at me, and I guess I think my dad... I don't know if you have to be able to hear that. My dad, I guess, is deciding to mow my lawn. That sounds really bad, like, yes, Dad, how dare you mow my lawn for me? But, like... I didn't expect to be this early. I know it sounds lazy AF, but my dad and Grandpa both have big lawnmowers, and we live on a property together, and they mow the lawns. Anyway, I said anyway, I'm gonna laugh if you guys can't even hear it, but, it sounds very loud to me. And this mic's sensitive, so you probably, I would be shocked if you couldn't hear something. Oh, he's coming by the window now. But the dude just looks at me, he just stares, and he's just like, I don't like the new Pokemon. And I usually, like, if I don't encounter many people that are that bold that to say something like that to someone you have no idea who they are, they're not your friend, they're not your buddy, you've never said anything else to him, doesn't even say hi to me first, he's just like, sees me standing there holding the shirt, and says that to me, and I'm just like, I just wanted to say, like, people like you are the problem with the Pokemon fan base. Not necessarily the disliking the newer games, just the immense need to vocalize it to someone that you know is standing there holding the dang shirt and obviously at least likes it. But I don't remember what I said. I need to be a snarky ass a little bit more to people, like, especially with stuff like that. I should have just said, like, I think I just said something, like, cool or something. I just said, like, oh, okay. I just said, like, that's fine, dude. Like, because that's usually how I am, because I don't... The last thing I want is to stand in a Hot Topic, which is already a sad enough existence, and stand there and have to justify myself to some rando. Okay. Well, here's Dratini, at least. We'll try this again. If we don't find Torchic again soon, I might just move on and, like, maybe come back myself later and try to get him. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm giving up because... Okay. One more attempt to see if we find Torchic. If this is not it, we will move on. Because, frankly, my dear, I am... How many Pokemon are here? Am I just stupid? Like, am I stupid? Like, did this add more instances of, like, how many Pokemon can appear? Because I feel this is a lot. Unless I'm just crazy. Unless I just really don't think much. Okay, wait. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Yeah, we saw Torchic that once, and, like... I don't think I set it to some weird randomization to where, like, cause, yeah, I mean, it seems set. Like, what's in an area is set. So we're obviously seeing a lot of... Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm sure you guys are sick of this, even if I cut it down a lot. Okay. So, I want to get Slasher some experience. Although this might be a bit slow, since, you know... Okay, well, this is someone... Oh, Scyther might be able to handle this. I don't know what Scyther's gonna have. Okay, quick attack. I think that's... Yeah, that's alright. I like how Scyther looks from behind, especially. But yeah, I don't think there's... Obviously, I'm like... if someone really just doesn't like newer Pokemon games, like, I don't know, since... Because I remember, I've just been, I'm pretty good at just ignoring people if, like, I like something and someone else doesn't, like, that's fine, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, and I don't care about, like, you know, like, if I really, like, I've defended things before, but, like, I'm not that crazy about it, like, it's not, but... I was gonna say, I feel like, I mean, I think the Pokemon fandom is very, like, has a sect of people that are super vocal about hating, newer games, because, I mean, like, I've been so used to just ignoring people like that, because I feel like, because, I don't know, like, there could have been hate for Gen 3 when it came out, and I just don't realize, I mean, any game that comes out, there's gonna be a group of people who don't like it, but, because I know there are plenty of people who, you know, the Gen 1ers and stuff, who, like, probably don't even like, you know, like, Leaf Green or Fire Red, they just love the pure, like, Game Boy graphics, and, you know, that's fine and everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold this and not take a drink of it. But, like, I mean, even with something like, you know, Breath of the Wild with Zelda, there is a pretty vocal thing. I mean, yeah, Zelda has that too, I guess. Like, there's always a pretty big vocal group of people. Like, even games like Wind Waker, like, there was a pretty big group that hated it simply because of its art style, but I feel like the Pokemon fandom is just so divided into people. You have the people who don't like it because it's not changing as much as they want it to, but then you have people, like, because I remember when 7 came out, when Sun and Moon came out, and I know plenty of people who don't like it simply because of the gym battles being different, because of the trials. Oh. It's funny, when that came on screen, like, I thought it looked like a ghost Pokemon, but I couldn't think of what it would be. I mean, I guess that's what, yeah, what else you gonna do for Tangler? There's no red on it, though, it's kind of weird. Doesn't have red little shoes. But, like, but then, you know, you have the... That's pretty interesting looking. So yeah, you have the people that, you know, they want it to change, and they're frustrated that it won't, that it's not changing that drastically, but then you have people, you know, that, like, if they step out of line at all, then they don't like it. So, it's kind of hard for them to win. But, like I said, I guess you could say that with a lot of series. Because that's kind of with Zelda, too, in a way. I think there's more people in Zelda, though, that just want it to stay the same than the other way. Maybe I'm just going based on, like, things, people I've spoken to, things I've seen. But I feel like, obviously the hate is way less for Breath of the Wild than it was for, like, Sword and Shield. But I like Sword and Shield, I think it's fun. I don't have any... I understand, like, some of the qualms people have, like, I get it, but nothing was, like, a deal breaker to me. At least in the sense to, like, hate it or something, or, like, with some people, like, literally wanting to boycott Game Freak over it, and I'm like, dude, chill. It's like, I don't care, like I said, it's like, I don't care if you don't like it, but I think where it's, like, crossing the line is, like, literally threatening Game Freak over it. It's like, you know, you could just not play it, you can just not buy it. I think that's my thing for everything, like, if you don't like something that much, just don't buy it. No one, Like, Game Freak's not gonna come to your door and kill you for not buying their game. But anyway, so that's enough about that, I guess. Oh. Goldine looking hella fine. Oh, yeah. Not a one to be found. Have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. Probably not, buddy, unless you're real lucky for them to be here still. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dwaddle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers. Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. I will say, too, like, I'll give my 2 cents on this, I guess. Like, I know with, 7 and 8, there's some people that don't like the teams because they're, like, more late, like, they're not so set on world domination or anything like that, but I honestly like it. Like, I think it's neat to have groups that are kind of different, because as much as I'm fine, like, I think probably the best world domination one is Gen 4, is Team Galactic. Like, I think Cyrus is really cool, and like I think that's probably like Team Flare was also fine. Like, Team Flare was also that same kind of level. But like Team Aqua and Magma are cool too. They're one of the more unique ones. I think Giovanni's like okay, but I feel like he feels very like what you would expect to be in the first game. Like, he's just kind of basic. But like, I liked Team Skull like basically being just like a goofy gang, and like I could get that Team Yell is even less of a threat, but I don't think it's like that much of a negative, because I think it is nice to have something different. Like, to have something that isn't just, oh, this X group wants to harm Pokemon because they want to change the world or something, and they think that their morals are justified, and because like I said, obviously that can be good. It's just it can only be done so many times, I think. Oh, more Pokemon stuff though. I'm um oh yeah, yeah, we have to go to the building in Rustboro, I think. No, I'm gonna start watching Pokemon Journeys that just got put on Netflix. It looks really neat, and like it's neat because it looks like how the series should be going, because from what I can tell just based on like the trailer I watched and what I know based on like episodes descriptions, it's neat because it's like it's gonna have a bunch of different regions in it. It's Ash, you know, going, because like based on the descriptions I saw, Sinnoh be brought up, Galar obviously, and I think and Kanto. Like I think that's like they have all these neat regions that have a lot of potential, and I think that's just something they should do now, that they have like a neat world builded up with all these different regions. They should just have Ash and like the player, if they were eventually to do a game like it, just go back to these regions and like, and you know, show progression and stuff like that. But like, it looks like it'll be neat. I'm gonna try it out. So I think yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get out of the forest. That's a spicy little Nincada. Like, That's a random one to be kind of, because she's just kind of like showing her ass to us. She's kind of like, no, don't do that. Oh no. Yeah, we'll get out of the forest and we will save once, because I think right outside the forest should be the berry house place. We'll save there and we'll end it there. And next time we should actually face Roxanne. What? What is Nikita like bug ground or something? Am I stupid? So this should be... I don't... Maybe I'm just stupid. I mean, Nikita's one of those that I think it looks cool, but I don't really use it either, so maybe I'm just dumb. That's a high possibility. I feel like this kid shouldn't have... Maybe... Wait, I think I'm... Well, yeah, I think I'm being stupid, because I'm pretty sure I've been randomizing the trainers. I think. I don't know anymore. Woohoo! Oh wait, why am I reading this? Why am I reading? Okay. Alright, okay. Let's no. Let's blaze it up a bit more. I just was, I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do because it is cool to me. I love in this gen, I wish they'd bring it back. I really wish they would have. Like, cause I like the Pokemon Camp thing in 8. But like, I love the secret bases in this game. I think that it's just such a cool idea. Like, I was always obsessed as a kid. And now I guess, now I'm talking about it, like, I just love the secret bases. I think it's such a cool idea. My favorite spot, because I'm kind of picky, I always want the tree ones. I tried having a couple cave ones and I just didn't like it as much because I love the tree, like, aesthetic. And just like that tree, why am I saying this? Like the tree, you know, just the nice wood interior. And I always, I'll show you guys on the map. I'll show you guys how stupid I am that I remember this. Wait, am I stupid? Okay. Oh yeah, I think I do that a lot. I don't think I went back to the map the other day. Maybe I'll do. Well, we definitely will need that. But so like, but yeah, it's up. It's up by Four Tree City, and it's like you have to like go down water, and you get to this. It's like a tree that's like hidden off. It's like off the beaten path, and it's just a tree that like you have to use surf to get to. And I just loved it because it's so out of the way and like it's very secret. And I always like the first one I always would do where after you can actually like have one is the tree that's right. It's right after I think it's called Fulboro Town, like where the ash falls. It's like this little tree that's just in some like it's on. Actually, I liked that. No, actually, I couldn't use that one because you need surf. Like, that was one I used too. I just know that was one I used too. Like, something about trees, hidden by water is something I would like. That's my aesthetic, I guess, is trees. Trees. So, anyway, I guess I've already been talking for a billion years, but we'll continue talking here. But yeah, let me close out of that. Um, but yeah, as usual, thank you all for being here with me and listening to me ramble. It's it's always nice to. I don't have many people that like to hear me talk, so it's nice to be able to have a YouTube provides me a method to force people to kind of like. I mean, I guess you're not forced to watch, but it gives me a better chance at having people who will pity me and want want to listen to me ramble. But anyway, I'll go ahead and end it today because uh, I'm gonna be cutting this down severely, but it's already pretty long. So, but yeah, thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.